Oh yeah, we gearing up. We are back. What is going on? I'm excited right now. Some really good things happening. I'm looking at some beautiful things, guys. I'm looking at happiness right now. Just to explain to you, this right here, ladies and gentlemen, is Metal Gear Online 3. This is the menu screen for Metal Gear Online 3. Before you enter matches, customize your character, play in a tournament mode called Survival. You can check your stats. There is a bunch of stuff here, and while I can just jump into a match and start playing, I want to take a second for all the new guys who come into this game when they downloaded the free copy of the Phantom Pain. You get Metal Gear Online with that, and a lot of people don't know Metal Gear, the greatest series campaign wise, has an online mode. You know, there's millions of people that play this series in this game, but few know. So I'm hoping to take a minute to make people aware. So the moment you load in, you're gonna get into this roam area. It's a free roam area. It's kind of just for practice. You can shoot your guns, practice the mechanics, and it's really good for people who are just starting out. Also for veterans like myself, every once in a while when I feel a bit rusty and I don't want to just rush into mode, I'll run around and shoot the targets all over the map, and it basically gives me a better feel and flow just to warm up. It's always good to warm up with video games. 10 minutes worth of warming up before you play an official match is very key, especially if you're a competitive player and you want to be a pro. Today I'm not going to play hardcore, as I'm comfortably sitting in my chair enjoying the day. Had a great day so far, and I'm going to end it with an even better feel and flow, hanging out playing Metal Gear Online, one of my favorite multiplayers to play. That said, now I'm going to go ahead and get into the menu screen that I was in earlier just by touching the touchpad on the right. I have 5 options. First one is the matches. We'll get into these in a minute. There's auto match, selected, and create a match. We're not going to get into create a match today. We might do selected for a second, but auto match is the basic and simple format where you want to get into something. You can pick whichever mode. There's 4 modes, and then you can just choose random and let it select for you. Of course, select a match. It lets you check out matches created by players and see the settings and things like that. We're not going to bother with that. Survival is a really awesome game mode where you have to win 5 in a row to get big rewards. If you win 2, you gain something. If you win 3, and it's interesting to say the least. I'm going to go ahead and act like I'm searching right here for a second. I'm not going to play with them, but I just want to showcase it for a second. Oh, room is full. So here, let's join these guys real quick. So basically, this game mode is kind of like a tournament, in-game tournament, where you have to win 5 matches to get rewards. As you can see, there's, for the first match you get 100, and you get 200, 300, 400, and then the ultimate reward is some gear.
Just know I'm a professional.
All right, I'm getting out of here. As you can see, the madness. But that's a great mode. You get great rewards. I'm not gonna even display it today at all. Maybe later at another time. Now this game here is very unique in its play style, just like Metal Gear the Phantom Pain story, where you can dive instead of rolling or dodging. You know, this is a dive mechanic, and it is an awesome dynamic mechanic where, compared to other games, you know, it doesn't feel the same when it comes to rolling. Once you get into diving, you're like, wow, this is amazing. So there's a lot of mechanics in this game. I'm not going to break them all down. See me rolling back and forth, showing off some of the mechanics there. Roll in and out of cover, you know, if you want to try to flank somebody. Being low helps sometimes. So anyway, that's some of the mechanics, but we're going to get into the customizations before I get into the actual game. And here I created 3 characters, all of them different play styles. There's 3 classes, and of course they're kind of like normal games where you have your tank build, you have your long range build, and then you have your close quarters melee type of build. So we're gonna start off with the melee. As you see here, this is him. This is my customized character created by me, and I named him Mad Gamer INC just like my tag, but you can change the name if you really wanted to. So loadouts are very important. Why? It's not just picking out your guns. There's special things about this game. First of all, you get a primary, secondaries, and then you get, of course, some items here, support items where grenades, etc., etc. Unique items to this game are things like the Fulton Cannon, where it's a distracting device. It's a trap. When somebody walks in the range of it, they'll get hit with this kind of rope that ties them and has a balloon that'll send them up to the sky. It's really insane, eccentric. That's Metal Gear for you, but then it's really useful, and I'll explain that while I play later. Then there's the plushies, the one and only legendary plushies, which are cats or dogs, and they're really cute. But what they do is, in Metal Gear the story, you can use traps like these and put them down, and they distract a player for a couple of seconds. So let's say I walk over it, I'll be like, oh, that's so cute, and I'll be stuck on that animation for about 3 seconds or maybe 2 seconds. And that's more than enough time for somebody to come over and headshot you, kill you, or whatever they're gonna do to you, troll you. So now, items wise, it's a box. Metal Gear is well known for the box, so expect that in the game. Now this is where the game gets interesting, and there's different ways to go. So you have skills, aka abilities, that you can use. There's normal things like weapons. For example, I have 4 slots at this moment. I can switch and pull, which I'm going to actually erase all of them at this moment just to show you guys. On the middle of the screen right now it says abilities, and they're all empty, and I'm on weapons. I can click on weapons and it'll fill one spot, or I can go down to, let's say you see these non-lethal, there's 3 levels to it. 1, 2, and 3. The 3rd level will take up 3 slots in that abilities. Now I'm going to be stuck with that, and I won't be able to add much else other than 1 slot. So combining these are very important. Now with that said, you also have what's even more important to me is the actual abilities, of course. So this is the melee type of guy. So he's a close quarter combat guy. He has good, if I put these 2 here, he's gonna have a better chance of knocking somebody out. When he slams them, he's gonna, one slam will knock them out, while average players can't really do much damage compared to him. So this is some of his abilities here. We're gonna go with 2 things, which I put CQC, which is close quarter combat. I can easily put somebody down fast and hard. And then I have interrogation, which Metal Gear has unique characteristics, and each of these I can change and consistently rearrange what I want to do. It's a lot of fun, to say the least, and I've been enjoying my play. I'm thinking of switching one of my loadouts to a Fulton Punch, just to really make it interesting today and have some fun with the New Jacks, basically. So there's an ability here where I can Fulton Punch somebody. You'll see it when I do it, I promise. I promise. What else do I need? I've never used... Yeah, we're gonna go with... I'm conflicted here. Alright, we're gonna go with that. Just gonna leave it alone. So that's one character. That's him. He has a lot of different items that he can choose from. For example, his headpiece. He has all of these items. I'm not gonna put any of them on. There's silly things like this thing. I could even put an afro if I really wanted to change my character up. Or a Metal Gear Ray. Even more silly. And there's official things like these hats and cowboy hat if you're a cowboy. Really nice stuff. But I like to keep my outfit the way I have it. This is my favorite outfit at the moment for this character. And there's even more sillier parts of Metal Gear. Being able to use these emotes, I call them, but appeals. And there's a bunch of weird ones and funny ones. You can combine them. We'll see that in a minute. Now, for the range attack, this is what is considered a scout sniper. He has the sniper weapons and different abilities as far as his skills. So he can snipe, and if I use these specifically, I can enhance his shooting, I can enhance his zooming, and his marking will be even better. When inside the scope he can mark. So there's a bunch of them for the sniper, there's a bunch of them for the infiltrator, and then there's the enforcer, which is the tank build. And I'm sorry about that. Let's get into all of the styles. The infiltrator that I was just on is the fastest running, but he will die the fastest too because he doesn't have as much, he can't take as much hits. But so his speed and his close quarter skills are really high, but he's also most likely to die. Then there's the sniper, who's kind of balanced. I'll be honest, he's the most balanced of them all. He has a little bit of speed, but he also has some good health. A decent class if you really want to, you know, excel with that. Then of course there's an enforcer. Enforcers are the tank build. They're very slow, but they can take a lot of hits. And I picked 2 females and named them after beautiful women I love. And it's a lot of fun to play with these classes, as you see here. So your weight also is determined by the weapons you use or don't use. So at this moment I have a couple of builds. I don't have anything special, and this is not my actual account where I play Metal Gear Online. My official account is MagSwag certified, which I don't play much anymore because that's my more official combat for tournaments and things like that. I'm hosting events now, so that is my focus. Anyway, I'm sure that if you're new, you would have been asking a ton of questions about this and trying to figure out what is going on in the world of Mad Gamer. But this is just the beginning here. I'm gonna go ahead and start getting into the actual game and play for a little while, enjoy myself, relaxing, laying back. I'm not gonna play too hardcore, but I am excited to play because there's a lot of new guys, and we're gonna look into the menu here. If you look at the bottom, all the way at the bottom on the left, the words you see there says auto match 1082. Then it says creative mode, etc., etc. That's a high number for Metal Gear Online right now, and it's all because we got the free game and the game for free in October for the PlayStation 4. So if you have it on PlayStation 4, download this game, hang out with me. I will gladly school you on the ways of this game. I'm gonna go ahead and get into a bounty. It's kind of like a warm-up. It's a death match, but with a twist, and I'll see if I break it down. But a lot of guys that watch my stream are veterans, pros, but I do want to enjoy this. Just ran into a random lobby of only 5 players. That is an odd thing, folks, but we'll have fun with it. So once again, what I'm doing is enjoying myself playing this awesome game, trying to showcase it a bit, and hope that the new guys get a chance to enjoy it as much as I do. I'm gonna be playing a New Jack build just a little bit on purpose. Oh wait, I shouldn't have picked that loadout. So I picked my class and my loadout just now in that screen that you just saw, and the match is going to start. Bounty Hunter is a deathmatch type of thing where you want to eliminate the enemy's tickets. You both start with 30, and your job is to eliminate all of their tickets. But the problem is there's catches. So every person I kill, I get a bounty penalty, and it's a bounty point added on to my head. So somebody can claim those bounty points, and if they claim them, I'm screwed. I think he has a D-Walker. He definitely does. I'm not trying to die off of this D-Walker guy. And waste all his bullets. So I'm taking it easy here. I'm not going crazy. That was terrible right there. Alright. So what I am gonna do is try to flank these guys. Only a couple players in this lobby, which is kind of good. I want to showcase some of the other parts of Metal Gear where it's not all about I was trying to mark him. So I marked him. I get points for that, but my whole team gets to see where he is also. So it's pretty cool. I'm going to go up top and stop the foolery. I should just go ham and kill these people. But that's not the goal right now. So there you have 27 points right now. I mean, they took off 3 tickets from us. They killed us 3 times. So at this moment, they're leading the charge, right? But they're coming in. Coming in hot. Come on, buddy. So he's down. This is a stun grenade. Sleeping gas on it. I'm gonna use my oh, I deserved that. I was gonna use my other thing here, but so I got him down. I'm gonna go ahead and Fulton him. See if I can get him up and out. Sure. So that right there gives us some tickets. So I get a point for that. And that's one method of how to win without having to kill, because Metal Gear's theme is non-lethal. And right here you can see the sandstorm hitting, which is an awesome feature as well, showcasing the great overall environment, dynamic environments. And this is a hard battle when you really got a big team. Since it's a small 5-man group, we'll be fine here. It's not going to be as intense. He has a trap right here, thinking that he's gonna get me. Got him down, but he also got me. And this is me just fooling around again, using a grenade launcher, sleeping grenade launcher, stun grenade. I would call it a sleeping. But if I was smarter, I would actually use regular guns and kill these guys. Even though we're close right now. They don't want to come this way. This is me playing casual. I should get into some real battles and get in a real lobby, but I don't mind. I Don't mind. What's 3 players? I'm using a stun grenade for now, but I couldn't go trigger happy. I tried to get him. They came up behind. Now they rocking. I might as well go ahead and put out some good fights here. And we lost because I was fooling around. I'm gonna destroy them the next round, that's for sure. Destruction. I'm gonna destroy them here. No more being nice. Alright. Here it is. Time to go for kills. Unfortunately, I have to do it. I'm pretty sure there's some rookies in here. These guys aren't that good. Not to say that I can't get killed here. You see this guy over there. See, he's getting me. Where did they go?
Good luck.
Oh, they got Ellie. They got Ellie. And they're about to fall to them. Disrespectful. No, they didn't. Sorry, buddy. You didn't want to do it, but sometimes you gotta do it. You know he's a rookie when he couldn't kill me right there. They're gonna triple team me in a second. Gotta get out of here. I'm gonna run back to my friends. Sucker. Like I said, murdering spree. I'm gonna go ahead and come over here and try to capture this guy. Where is he? Wow. He eluded me. There's a guy over here. So the way I know, it's the mini-map. So there he is. Kill him! Please! Are you serious? This guy doesn't notice me. Oh no! Dude. Come on. Oh, you wanna play? The heck? Oh! Oh, I just gave them 5 free tickets. That is all my fault. Rookie move. Rookie move. See, normally you roll with a team and they won't ever let you get Fulton. I was on my own trying to rampage, which I got 5 kills there. But, I mean, 5 kills isn't worth it when you're giving them right back. I just gave them all back, and that's the perfect thing with this game. Is a great dynamic of, yes, it's a deathmatch, but the Fultoning is where it gets interesting.
Good luck. Good luck. Help me out. Good luck.
Oh, you did messed up. Oh, no, you didn't. He got me. Help me, man. My team is weak.
Help me out. Good luck.
Yeah, that's terrible right there. And there it is. Sheesh. Just keep getting faulted, man. Now I'm getting rocked. I'm getting rocked, folks. I had a good run, and I just fell apart. Oh, they're just surrounding me now. Oh, I am so dead. I guess I'm gonna stick with my team, officially. The right way to play. And I hope my buddy doesn't waste his wormhole because I'm gonna need it. So I paid the price there. And now I'm just gonna post up and wait for them to come towards me because that one against the whole team isn't really gonna cut it in the end of the day. Oh, you kidding me? Even where I go to the base. You serious, guys? Come on, man. So this team is weak. My team is weak. They're just allowing dudes.
Enemy spotted. Enemy spotted.
Gosh. Trying to help my team see the guy. I might want to turn my mic on here. Big loss, guys. Really bad. I didn't do so hot the way I should. I should have had like 20 kills right there.
Good luck. Show 'em how it's done. Sniper.
Alrighty, maybe I want to turn my game mic on for a little bit. Not bad there, guys. I wasn't trying. So good luck on this next round because I'm going to start hurting some feelings. Time to hurt some feelings. How you feeling, man? Tell me how you feeling, man? Yeah. Feeling really good. I'm sitting here on the Facebook trying to respond to people's questions about what do I mean by this or how do you do that? Well, basically, what I mean by welcoming new players is welcoming new MGO3 players. There's a lot of new players. It's packed right now with new guys, and you know, I host my tournaments. There's a bunch of prizes, and it's been going great, amazing, thousands of viewers. But you know, I'm gonna do a league in the near future.
Good luck.
And the goal is, oh, look at this guy. The goal is to have a bigger community continuing to come together. So far so good. And then with these new players, they can form their new teams and play in these tournaments and leagues, and we can have a good time with it. Ah, look at me casually hanging out and getting disrespected by C4. Okay, C4, I see you. I see you, C4. There's a dude behind us, back here.
Enemy spotted.
Cancel. He's dead. He's dead. Yo, they up on Supreme. They up on Supreme. Yo, we gotta do teamwork. If you're new to this game, teamwork is the key, man. You'll be the greatest player because of your teammates. Thank you for saving me there. I was running from him. I jumped off the ledge, trying to stay alive. Good stuff, Tech. But yeah, you want to have a team. So if you don't have communication with the rest of the players, all you gotta do is just follow somebody. Oh, you got me. Follow somebody and let them be your leader. But basically, you're just gonna help them kill guys. And yeah, they'll take a kill or two, but you're also gonna just never die because look at me, I'm just getting owned right now. What the heck? They're spawn camping? So these ain't rookies. Okay, I see how it is. But yeah, so I got you, bro. If you stay with somebody, then you'll stay alive longer. That's the key. And then of course there's always the you know, more fire towards other enemies. Oh snap, they're coming for my head right now. I'm getting disrespected and disconnected. Thank you, sir. I got you, bro. Above us. For example, right there. Maybe I saved you. Maybe you saved me. Good job there, Tech. Watch to your right. There's a guy back here. Two of them. I got two right there. Don't rush. Tech above us. Above us, Tech. And to the left. I'm just getting my ass whipped today. And actually, I know some of these jerks. That's how they feel. So there's a buddy system for the new guys. The guy with the little ring around them, that's your best friend. You should stick to him because you can spawn on him at any time and you'll be able to lead the charge. These guys are above. He's inside, I see. Oh, I try to mess around with the hey. I'm getting disrespected, man. Now I'm getting tight. But yeah, so the way the ring works is you pretty much get to spawn on him when it's halfway. If the meter, you see the meter that keeps charging up. If the meter's halfway, then you can spawn on him. If it's all the way, then you can do a wormhole. Sheesh, that dude is lagging. Come on, man. That's how you rolling? Dudes are lagging and everything. I'm not liking it. I'm not doing so hot and I apologize, team. I'm way better than this. I'm right here, guys. Come and get me. Oh damn, they're about to save them. That's all that matters. He could have had extra tickets that would have cost us the loss there. Always save your buddies. This dude has 8 tickets right now, and he's over there by himself. He barely won, even though I had a bad game. I had a bad game, but we still won. So here we are. Alrighty. So if you know where we spawned it last time, that's where they're gonna spawn, guys. So we basically want to push them into their rabbit holes and keep them back. It's the best way to go. Right now I haven't been doing so hot, but I'll get it together very soon. Hopefully. I don't know what I want to blame it on, but oh, they got me. Turn around.
Help me out.
By the way, if you shoot me while they got me, you can kill me, and it'll cost you some bounty points. They'll add extra bounty points on you, which doesn't matter. It's all good.
Good luck. Good luck.
I'm trying to see if they're in there. They love it in there, so it might be in there. Not today. Where he at, bro? I don't mind being text buddy. He's alright. Ooh, this guy sucks at shooting. Definitely should have killed me. They're all up top, I guess. And I'm gonna go up, put on a box so I won't get caught in the traps. No traps. Nobody's up here. Where the hell are they hiding? Oh, there they are. Hopefully no traps. Don't kill him. I wanna Are they all in there? Hey, somebody come down here with me. Please. These are right above me. What is in there? Nobody's in here, dude. I just wanted to check. Try to clear the area. Don't run. If you run, you show up on the mini-map. It's very important. Just walk normal when you're trying to sneak. If you don't care and you get spotted, then I get it. Oh, there's 2 in there. They need some grenades. Oh, there is no grenade.
Thanks.
Just waiting over here, type. They're gonna spawn over here. free kill. That was my fault. I actually was trying to reload, and I walked into that. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Don't get spawned. I mean, don't get Fulton, guys. Oh, threw the grenade the wrong way. But he's dead, don't worry. And by the way, save your Fulton. I mean, save your wormhole. As far as if you don't know the game, if you have a buddy. Oh, wow. If you have a buddy and your ring goes all the way max, the meter, then you basically... basically can wormhole somebody. So hit circle. If you knock somebody out, hit circle instead of hitting triangle to Fulton them. Triple team me, dog. Alright, I'm about to Fulton Hay. Because he's actually a good player. Really good. Help me out. No, forget it. Don't help me out. Doing a good job suppressing us in here. Not so bad after all, are we? Okay. Well, guys, if you weren't in my team last time, I'm probably not gonna play this round. Actually, why not? I'll try one more. So, small matches like this, 3-on-3, 4-on-4 is kind of like what the tournament is. A lot of close quarter combat for this tournament is actually turned it into a high intense action packed tournament. There were tournaments where it was very slow and inefficient when it comes to teams actually trying. They would use the camping methods, which are good to a certain extent. You want to have some type of formula of that. But to the extent that we're doing, very boring, very lackluster. I can't believe I just died off this guy. When I was just allowing him to do his thing. I was just trying to troll, like looking at behind. But now, he shall die. I'm gonna take a lucky throw. See if there's a guy down there. You can't get me. Damn it. Pretty good. Pretty good. No, wait. Ready, go. So yes, so he got me. Not bad there, rookie. So this is how it feels to have a 4-on-4, but this is 3-on-3. A little even more intense. Actually, I'm liking it. I never tried 3-on-3. I thought it was a little bit too minimum, but 3-on-3 close quarter for bounty at least. It's feeling really good, and we might actually do that in the near future for some fun gameplay here. Ooh, good stuff. Good stuff by Mr. Hay. Hay is actually a really good player from what I've seen. He's the only one that when I see him, I gotta get a little more serious. The rest of the guys are kind of weak, and it's pretty easy at the moment. Double teaming right now. Come on, I had the headshot, dude. Oh, he still got me. Good stuff, Supreme. But yeah, so pretty much enjoying the 3-on-3. We really never tried. So we did a lot of play tests. Well, I did a lot of play tests. I would invite all the teams that play in my tournaments. And basically, I would have to back off all the way. See my guy taking care of this guy here. Nice to knock him out. That's what I was trying to get. But shooting him just in case. As you saw, I was spraying little by little. Oh, oh. Come on over, I'm waiting. Oh, he got me. That was a pretty close match. Intense. I like it. I think 3-on-3 can work, and it just provides a more player-focused matches. So 4-on-4, what it does with MGO is stops, eliminates. Before it's 6-on-6, all the tournaments, but with 6-on-6, you're playing these modes and you're getting shot from nowhere. You don't know where, you know, and people get frustrated when, oh my god, how was he there back behind me? And of course you don't know what's going on. The players know that they were on the roof waiting for you, but you get a little frustrated. So when you're playing a little less players, 4-on-4 for example, it's more controlled and it's more intense because you have to know, I mean, you already know where all the players are, and you already know what is coming, and you're just trying to see who's better, who has the best shots. For example, we've had duels. We just sat there in front of each other, dueling, to see who got the best shot. And I have won. I think I've had better flow compared to some of these guys. Not to say anything about me or them, but this guy right here. Ready? Oh! I was trying to kill the guy below. I knew he was there. I just didn't think he was going to be coming up. He got me. This is the guy I'm going after because he looks like he wants to get into our base. Cause some trouble. He's down below. Oh, hell no. Oh, hell no. What you get? Don't you rock those walker gears, buddy. So these are the type of things these rookies do and think that, you know, this is an overpowered weapon, without a doubt. turn off my silencer. Just gonna shoot it down. I don't want these things during our battles. Put my suppressor back on. Take out some players. Come on, I'm going for the headshot, as you can tell. I could have killed him if I just sprayed to his body like I just did there. These intense battles are really awesome. I'm loving the 3-on-3 right now, to be real. Ooh. Sorry, buddy. How are we down? What is going on? Come on, buddy. Ah, I thought I had him. Good stuff, dude. Good stuff. Took me out. Props to him. And now, try to get a miracle throw. Ooh, ooh. Double kill, but I get killed. That was decent. I'm gonna go right back in there. We're gonna save him. Easy headshot, but too slow, man. Sometimes that's all it is. Those miracle throws. Oh, I didn't see him. Nice. You know what? I'll challenge you to a pistol duel. Good win there. I'm feeling the 3-on-3. So far, so good. It's looking really good. I'm enjoying it. 3-on-3 battles are sick. At least in this map. The thing is, you gotta check them on all the maps, see how it feels, if it's a good competitive game, you know, how intense is it, that type of stuff. It's very important.
Go!
Three on three would be nice again. My tournaments are 4-on-4 right now. Every Sunday at 12 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. What is going on, Rich? I don't know if you have a PlayStation 4, but I will tell you to go download Metal Gear Solid V: The Phantom Pain, then get online. Don't even play the story yet, which is the best. This first of all, you're gonna download the best PS4 game ever. Metal Gear Solid V: The Phantom Pain story is amazing. Now, this multiplayer is pretty fun, and you're welcome to enjoy. I've been busy, work, family, life, myself, and just like you. So that's how life goes. But I'm doing well, and I would love to have new players come hit me up and be a part of the movement. Enjoy it with me as we go. I mean, Yao Ming. So I'm gonna go ahead and just cool out somewhere back here. Get to the back of this map. Man, 4-on-4 is so much fun. We did like a whole week worth of testing on 4-on-4 every day for like 6 hours a day with a bunch of different teams. I didn't play in all of them. I played in the first 2 days, and then I let the teams, all the teams I've known, pretty much like 50 teams, play every day and test out what it's like in this new formula. And it's been received with open arms, and nobody has hated it. Of course, people want to play with their friends, so having 6 or 8 is requested. But gameplay wise, when you're talking about esports type of events, last thing you want is some chaotic madness. And 8-on-8, it's a lot of fun. I just don't know how good it could work on an esports type of event. The ones that I host have been professional and have been amazing so far. I mean, if you've seen my last tournament, which was this Sunday that passed, it was incredible event. And then we're gonna get this guy over here. Damn, I got that in. Oh, he's still gonna die. Yeah, Rich, I would recommend you get the PlayStation Plus membership. They have the best overall membership. If you look up all the free games you get with the PlayStation 4, including this game, and then on top of it, you get to play all the best exclusives. I mean, I understand people play Xbox, and the main reason why people play Xbox, and I'm 100% certain of this, is their friends. It's more about... Bro, I killed his Fulton and him before he could attack. Talk about swag. But yeah, so you want to experience that, man. I mean, why not get a 7-day free pass or something, or get, you know, 15 bucks, man. Try this game out. Listen, I'll say this to you. Paying 20 bucks for, or 15, I don't know how much it costs, man. I don't even pay attention. I just get the yearly thing, so I couldn't tell you. But no. He's coming around. This guy's pretty good. No! Are you kidding me? So if it's like 10 to 15 bucks or 20 for the PlayStation membership, I don't know how much it is, but for that, and you're gonna get this game for free alone, the greatest game on the PlayStation 4, the greatest game in my opinion. Basically, if you play the story to this, you're gonna get lost for hundreds of hours. Not 100, but hundreds of hours. And then multiplayer, you'll hang out with me. You'll play in these tournaments that I have. You know, I'll help you get with some of the great players and form a team together with them. And then you can enjoy the multiplayer in my events and stuff, and train consistently. So, I mean, right now, if there's a deal where you get 3 months free if you sign up or something, go for the 3 months free, or a month free, or a week free. At least try the game. I would say play the story, because the story is what really is worth it. And then jump onto this multiplayer, or just get on the multiplayer if you want to hang out and vibe out and just have a good time, you know, and have no worries. Mad Gamers here, baby. But yeah, so that's what it is. I'm not really playing right now. I don't know what's wrong with me. I think I gotta use the restroom so I can get back on focus. Try to smash him, but somebody just killed his poor soul. I'm gonna wait here for the guys to show up. There goes one. I'm gonna let him live. I can easily kill him, but why do that? Let my team get the kill. I'm a nice guy. So I'm just hanging out here talking. Did I see somebody? But anyway, so that's where, you know, overall, you know, and the argument of PlayStation, Xbox, who's better, I don't really give a damn who's better. I know the PlayStation has better exclusives and has a better overall experience when it comes to most of the games. Not every game. People gotta understand, they argue about games, and it's like Madden wasn't created for Xbox or PlayStation. It was created to make money. So they make a version for Xbox, they make a version for PlayStation, and then sometimes it's more optimized for PlayStation or it's more optimized for Xbox. It depends on the company that's making their games, on what they're prioritizing and how they, you know, sort that out. But most of the time you're getting the same game. There isn't some extra special. The fact he survived all those bullets. This 4-on-4 is the sickest. I don't care what anybody says. I haven't played in the 4-on-4 since like a month ago when we were playtesting. But this isn't exactly 4-on-4, but Woo! Good stuff. So the new update is more about stability for the NBA Live. Actually, I'm gonna be doing the final. I'm in the finals for the first time in my career on NBA Live 18, and I've been saving it for a day that I just can cry when I win. You know, I want to be a little baby. I just want to have fun with it. So I've been enjoying it like hell. The update, I read it all. It's mostly just small fixes and important fixes on certain things like the jumpers and spammy stuff that needs to get worked on. They cleaned up a lot of it. They did do an online stability, which is a problem. See, with me, I have wired connections, so I've never experienced NBA Live 18 trouble. Just like this game, I haven't experienced NBA Live trouble either. I'm about to get Fulton. I need help. So I haven't experienced NBA Live, trouble with this game. But the fact is, people with lesser internet than me, for a lot of games, for example, Division and this game, there was a time where I didn't have internet and I was using Wi-Fi from Xfinity Wi-Fi. You know the free internet you get? Well, I don't know if you guys know, but there's a... Damn it, I didn't kill him. So, suicided. That's worse. And we lost by 6 points, all because of me. For not playing the game. So anyway, so I had terrible Wi-Fi, right? It was an Xfinity Wi-Fi. It's a free Wi-Fi that you get with Comcast. So I still had that. So I used that as my internet, and I played the Division and Metal Gear Online, and it was so bad I couldn't play it. And it's not because the game sucks or it's bad, but as you see now, I'm enjoying it, and it's flowing smooth. There's no choppiness, no lags, no nothing. But when I had the bad internet, definitely was happening. So with NBA Live, my son lives with his mother, and he was playing it with me, and he was so laggy he couldn't shoot because it was so lag. You know, the input lag was bad for him. So I get that. I get that a lot of players experience that because they don't have that great Wi-Fi or something. It's understandable, you know. We all go through those things, and you know, for me personally, hold on a second, I'm trying to read this guy's comment. What did he say? For some reason my comment isn't showing up on his comment. Sheesh. But so what I'm trying to say is the experience was pretty bad with bad internet, but when you have good internet, you can really enjoy it the way you should, and that's something that's key. So NBA Live just put a stability update also for the online stuff. They also updated a bunch of important small things like the jump shots, you know, the alley oops a little bit. They had some things there, and then they also did the Ultimate Team. I don't know who what the Ultimate Team does much because I don't play it as much, honestly. I've never been into Ultimate Teams. It's a dope feature, and a lot of people I know are addicted to it. So, but that's a mode I barely touch, so I couldn't speak on it specifically. I'm gonna jump out of this match real quick. Too slow, too low, and too blow. But yeah, so that's what the update is, man. If you're asking me, I just wanted to give you the update. But back to Metal Gear Online here. First of all, forget about this online game mode, which is a lot of fun. The story, the campaign, which I'm going to get into right now and talk about, moving into the menu over there. So this game, the environment, right? It's a dynamic environment in a lot of levels. So, okay, if they see you, they're going to call for backup, right? And then people from other bases, it's like a base installment. If you know what a base installment is, the military sets up shop, they have camps in certain areas, and they, you know, hold the fort down in that area. So you're going to be infiltrating these areas. And if they see you, they can call in for backup, which is really cool, right? And the backup is real life type of backup. It's not imaginary spawning out of some crazy door and they keep spawning over and over. No. These guys are on other bases. They'll drive over. Some of them can walk if it's close enough. And they'll come over, you know, and if it gets crazy, they'll send a helicopter. Like, it can get really, really ill. But you got to infiltrate into their bases. And it's so dope how that feels and how that flows. It's very interesting. And then what happens is they adapt to you. So if you're like me, you're a headshot master, they'll start wearing helmets. But if you're like me also, you flank and you go around sneaking through the, you know, the small alleyways and corners. And so they'll start putting claymores down on those sneaking areas where people usually can get through. And then on top of that, if you're just like a kill heavy, go crazy, guns blazing, they'll start wearing riot shields and riot gear. So the difficulty is dynamic. And this is the story mode here. This is, spoiler alert, this is just a character. In this game you can recruit tons of soldiers. You're building an army basically. And this is just a female that I recruited. And yes, she's bloody. If you get shot, the blood will stay on your body until you wash it off. You can either go take a shower, or if it rains, it'll clear it up. So I'm going to just free roam for a second here. Let me go ahead and get my rewards for a second. So the way this game mode works, the way this game overall, you're the greatest soldier in history, right? If you know the saga. And a lot has happened. You lost your army. Spoiler alert. That's before this game. And then you're rebuilding. And that's all that it is. So it's nothing fancy, nothing crazy. That's just facts. Alright? We're not going to get too deep. Let me go ahead and move to this location. Figure out where I want to go. Somewhere really nice. What do y'all think? This is going to be a free roam. Right now I'm selecting where the helicopter is going to drop me off, because you can get in and out your helicopter. We're just going to go like right here. How about that? So, for example, I can pick my main character, which is the main character Snake. If anybody ever knows this game, he is I and I am him. Choose the outfits, whatever I feel comfortable in, or something like that. And why doesn't he have his scarf? There it is. Put on some headgear just to be silly. Ta-da! Nah. So, and you can also go with a vehicle if you have vehicles. I'm not gonna waste a vehicle right now. You have a buddy companion, and there's more than one. Spoiler alert! Spoiler alert! There's 4 right now. I have 3. I got a horse, a dog, and a D-Walker. We're gonna stick with the dog, who's awesome. So each buddy has actual qualities, and we'll get into that in a minute. Then you can always pick your weapons. For example, actually I'm going to change my loadout completely. Just go with something different. Right here, we're going to go with a non-lethal loadout to not kill a soul. Alright? I'm going to be a good boy. Actually, wait a minute. This is my mean character. I can kill everybody. Cool. We're going to go with the death meter here. Everything's bad boy style on this character here. Alright, let's get in. So now I've selected where I want to go. I can pick day or night, or just go in ASAP. So this is kind of you prepping for your mission. And since I'm free roaming, there's no mission. I can just roam around and do side missions or main missions, whatever I feel like. Just free roam on an open. This is an open world. So that's kind of how this works. But what's really dynamic is, like I said, the enemies adapt to you. And if they see that you flank a lot, they'll put mines all over. If you do a lot of headshots from far, they'll start wearing helmets to protect them from getting headshotted. Things like that nature. Which is sick. But you just saw me playing the multiplayer. I'm gonna play this for a second. Not really. I'm just gonna do like one side mission. What's really cool is if the enemies call for backup, you can shoot down their communication radio. There's a little radio that they have at every base that if they call in, they won't get any actual reception. Oh damn, there's a helicopter here. Not good, folks. It's a bad idea. I'm about to get into a war with this helicopter and die before... Sheesh. Let me get off of this thing. So that's not my friend, alright? And they're fighting with each other. I gotta get cover here because this thing is gonna destroy me. So this is story mode. I'm on a free roam right now. There's a helicopter right on me right here. And I think there's a mission. Let me go ahead into the mini-map. Yep. Eliminate this unit. So I have to destroy this unit. We'll see how I do that. I'm going to get into the mission. So now side missions just work as you get into the area where there's a side mission. And then it'll tell you what it is. Right now it just told me I need to eliminate. As you see the markings, that's only happening because I have my dog. He's marking everything he sees. That's what he's doing. And it's a really great mechanic because it makes life easier for rookies. If you're a good player, you don't play with marks on. But right now, since I'm not playing this game, I don't want to get spotted. I'm trying to keep low profile. So I'm going to start sniping some of these guys. And then...
That's the target.
hopefully they don't see me. There's two on this side here. I don't trust the helicopter. The moment it sees me, I'm toast. Alright, so how am I going to do this? I got to take 3 guys down. I think I can take him out without them noticing. Oh no. Where is he? Sniper's about to shoot me down.
That should enable you to sneak past enemies.
Oh, I gotta go. This is gonna be a failed mission. Helicopters coming after me. Oh! Oh, the snipers are shooting me. The helicopters shooting me. It's all going to hell, folks. Don't shoot, man. Did he just launch missiles? Oh, damn. Yeah, he just launched missiles. So I gotta get behind some rocks, get behind anything, try to take down this helicopter. So I don't even have a thing. I'm gonna call a helicopter of my own. I'm gonna call a helicopter to take down this helicopter. Oh wow, shooting missiles at me. Oh, that's mortars. So right now, sniper, the helicopter are all aiming at me. Life isn't good right now. Oh, good Jesus. I did call a helicopter who's gonna help me support fire, hopefully. I don't know if it's gonna work to my advantage, or he'll just shoot. See, they're shooting each other right now. There it is. He took my helicopter down. Woo! Thank God. So this is just a side mission, and it's got a little hairy for no reason. I thought I was gonna run a smooth ship here, but clearly I'm a rookie right now. So the helicopter's about to go down. If I don't play it smart, I'm gonna shoot some of these guys. Damn, you see what the helicopter just did to that guy? Pretty sick, if you ask me. Alrighty, so trying to take out as many guys as I could. It's not an easy task. I was very sloppy here. This is a stealth game. You don't have to play stealth, but stealth is a good way to play. Hello? So there they are. Pop your little head out, buddy. So my mission was to eliminate all these guys, and I pretty much did. I could have recruited them if I wanted to, which I didn't just now, which is me showing terrible being a bad human right now. Let's head over here. So this right here is a story. This is the roaming area. Just me hanging out here in Africa right now. So that right there was a small, quick side mission of eliminating some targets. If you were smart, unlike I just did, you wouldn't get caught, and you would probably extract the best players. And I'm going to showcase it right now. Oh wait, get my dog back. Come back over here, doggy. So I'm going to get this dog out of here, to be honest. Oh wait, I could show you some things. So I can make the dog kill somebody. Or I can make him wait. Then make him bark if I really wanted to. Distracting the enemies or kill the enemies for me. There's nobody in the area, so he's not going to kill. I'm going to let him mark some guys, and we're going to play a little more stealthily this time. That was a bad hit. It was tough. So this is the enemy in base right here, right? This is the what they call installment here base, an installment base where they just kind of group up here. Touching that guy real quick. He's gonna fall asleep. So what I'm gonna do is show you this right here. So this is a ranking here where I can see how good he is, and I can go ahead and tell my dog to kill him if I don't like his rank, if I just don't like him, and he'll go over there and he just took him out. How? He has a knife. This dog's a genius. And then their environment, of course, as you can see, is organic. These are they're transporting something at the moment. This all went to hell again. So what I'm gonna do with this guy here, or not, hold on a second. There's multiple guys shooting at me. Sheesh. Sorry, buddy. Oh, throwing grenades, huh? Wait. Oh, he got me. So, there goes a failed. 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 But it's okay. I will survive. For as long as I know how to live, I know I'm still alive. I got all my life to live. Well, there goes that. So what's going on, chat? Yes, so I'm playing Metal Gear Online. Metal Gear Solid V, the Phantom Pain. It's free on the PlayStation 4, so if you have a PlayStation 4 and you have the PS Plus membership, you can grab this game. This is a really sick game. The best game I've played ever. So this guy's ranked S. So I want to keep him, right? I'm going to try to be stealthy, but casually stealthy. Creep up behind this guy. Slowly. The reason I need him on my army. So I'm going to grab him, interrogate him if I want. Take him out. His buddy's right there, so instead of doing that, I'm going to get in a box. See what happens here. Think he'll see me? I don't think he'll see me. Make him talk. He tell me where there's a specialist. These guys are all snitches. So there it is. And I can fault in them if I want, or I can just kill them. I don't have to do all this. This guy I want. The other guy is not so great. I can just take care of him or leave him there if I'm a nice person. But this is my terrible account where I do bad things to people. So I'm not going to be saving any lives unless I really need them. Does this guy see me too? Everybody's going to have to go down. Sorry folks, it's night time. So this guy's Fulton for sure. And what this does here is sends him to my base. He's going to my base, extracting him. It's craziness, I know. People always new to this game, they always tell me, what the hell are you doing?
He's coming too.
You can take them and put them on a helicopter, whatever. He's perfect for my FOB. I'll take that guy. This guy can go bye-bye. Sorry, folks. What is going on, chat? I see you, Joe. I'm not sure what stopped the speeches raid. So apparently, the group chat I'm in, there's a gentleman who speaks probably for a couple other guys who might feel the same way. But I tend to say some speeches, and I guess some people don't like that. But I think if you don't like it, then don't even listen to it. Don't read it. Don't. Just leave it alone. You know? While it's in a group chat and people are forced. But you don't have to look at it. For example, I'm in a bunch of group chats and I don't pay attention to all of them. Even my family, for example, because they'll go on. I have 3 sisters and we'll be on a group chat. We are on a text group chat. Then they'll start talking about, we should go do our nails, and we should go, da, da. Once the moment I know that it's a conversation I don't need to be a part of, I'll let it rock. I won't even look at it. And then a day later, a couple hours later, I might look in to say, okay, what are they talking about? Still in the damn nails? Ain't nobody got time for no nails. But yeah. So anyway, so this is the story. This is kind of a me doing a silly side mission. I'm not even doing side mission. I'm just hanging out on bases right now, which is not the way to play. But I'm just casual right now. So let me live. I'm gonna go back to MGO and enjoy myself over there. Wait, let me get to a saved area. So anyway, that is the campaign. It looks beautiful, plays beautiful. It's a lot of fun. There's a lot of stuff to do and a lot of great things going on. And I'm not showcasing it right now, but I'll just get into the menu. So developments. You can develop weapons, things for your buddies, helicopter stuff, and security stuff for your online bases. You're going to be building your own base. You're going to be managing your staff. You have a whole bunch of security, this and that, tons of stuff to get into. You got your actual bases. Spoiler alert, all of them are done here. You max them all out, then you can create online bases, which I have 4 on this account. This is not my real account. My real account is all maxed out on each base, but this is how it works. And the online bases give you extra resources and also give you the chance to combat against other players or help other players. It's pretty cool stuff. FOB, those are called. And then there's great things like your buddies. I can call in a different buddy. I can ask for support, weapons, gears, items, all that. You saw me call the helicopter earlier. Side missions, main missions. There's tons of stuff here to do, folks. Too much to get into. We're going to go into the ACC for a second. So, you know, people were asking, what is this new, what is so new about Metal Gear? What's so new? I didn't say that it was anything new. I said I am welcoming the new MGO3 players. And the reason I say that, I'm going to go to my base for a second so those new guys can see that. I know people on Facebook and Periscope are asking. So, back to the online. So they were asking, oh, what's so new? There's nothing new. I'm saying the new players. So people have bought this game. I mean, got it for free on the PlayStation Plus membership for October. And they all been playing it like crazy. And it's been a lot of fun so far from the stuff I've interacted with a couple of guys. So here's a cutscene real quick of me not being at my base for a long time. Let's see what happens.
No, idiot, stop! Snake. Well, that would explain it. Sorry. Guess I've been away a while. Don't be such a stranger. That's a bad example for the man. And he gets pretty lonely, too. Come on, Diddy.
So this is unfortunately how you are going to have your base, more or less. You're going to change the color. You're going to have your own logo, which I have MAG right now, Mad Gamer, on mines all over my base and on my flags and stuff. Pretty cool. Check it out right there. Mad Gamer. The fire is the A. But anyway, so this is my setup. But you can have your own colors. You can have your own logo. You're going to be building your base, and it's not going to be this big. And the reason I say big is because I am on one small platform, and there's tons of more. As you can see here, 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, 4 here, 4 there, 4 there, everywhere. So many. There's a vehicle to get around if you really want to get in. Each of them have interesting stuff within them that you might be able to find, like maybe a special character or something, or some items. And then there's always target practices on each of them, and it's pretty dope. And then you want to get familiar with them because these are actually also the multiplayer version. When you play against other players and their bases, this is what it looks like. So I'm climbing up to where you finish and complete the game. And this is one of the goals for the the command center. You got to get in here each time. As you can tell, that's one way to go about it. But you never know, there might be another route that you might want to come through, which I'm doing right now. And you want to find your way to get through if you can. So it's interesting, it's awesome, it's a lot of fun, and that's another portion of the game. And that online aspect gets really heavy. I'm not going to do it today. I'm going to go back into what I wanted to play, which is NGL. Yeah, no. So that's it, guys. That's my quick tutorial for the story part, but I wanted to stick to the actual multiplayer and hang out and abuse some people while I can, while they're there. I know a lot of people are gonna rage. I'm done with these bastards. You know, I think for me, I don't rage often. When a player does something amazing, I actually get inspired and I want to do better or be better. And I'm like, wow, that was really good. How can I use that and make it even better than what he did? So we'll probably see me teach these guys right now and get into another play. I'm gonna be right back in like 60 seconds. Count. And I'm back. That was less than 60 seconds, I think. I didn't count. Whatever. Alright, so this is the multiplayer aspect. We've already done a quick tutorial, the menu and all the good stuff. I do need to change my loadouts because I've had some specifically for this other event that I had a while ago, and I've never changed it back. And so they're really restricted to certain items and not in my normal play, but it's all good. No worries. I'm just gonna have some fun with it. I'm gonna stick with the Enforcer because I'm casually talking, and to be honest, it's the easiest character to play with, so it doesn't take a lot of effort. So I can talk, respond to you guys. How I like to respond, if you guys don't notice, is I don't even say the question you're asking me, and I don't make it like I'm answering it. Most of the time I'll answer it smoothly within my conversation, just vibing out and going with the flow. Let's see if Sabotage is popping. This is one of my favorite game modes in this game because if you have a great team, it is so much fun. Like we when I had my crew for this, we were the top players, literally the top 5, not 6 because one of our guys didn't play often, but 5 of us were in the top 5 for the first month. And then we didn't play it as much and lost that momentum, of course, to be honest. But the point is, this mode is a blast. You gotta protect these two he's getting shot from everywhere. He wanna run now. You the one with the D-Walker, bro. Being a chicken. I'm not scared to kill him. messed up there. I tried to get my grenades to get him, but it didn't work out. So, he's dead though. Good stuff, good stuff. So, like I was trying to say, we get these 2 computers, aka terminals, whatever you want to call them. I call them terminals, that's what they call them in the game. The computers, terminal computers. And they can't hack them. If we allow them to hack them, then they can access and they'll dismantle our... Nice. I got him. Don't kill him. Bro, I was gonna fault him. So, if they end up hacking one of the terminals, it basically disables our missile's magnetic field that's protecting it. He's dead. Casually walking over there because I want this guy to have a chance and let my team do the work. Right. Wow. I like leaving him there, making him suffer. Suffer. Ready? Set. Shoot. That makes people quit. EJ might just quit after that one. Either that or he's getting angry now. I wouldn't be surprised if he quit. So anyway, right now this is kind of a empty lobby that I jumped into, but it's all good. All fun. Thinking they're moving in towards this guy, as he seems to have moved his position. To explain this mode, as you can see, this missile right here has a shield, force field, magnetic field, if you want to call it that. And our terminals, if they get hacked, they would unlock. DJ definitely quit. I knew he was. Nah. Bruh, who just tried to shoot me? So that's the game mode specifically, and that was just me messing about. It's not a very serious match. Just wanted to showcase the mode, and you got to see it. It's a really fun mode when you get a good team to defend and to make it happen. You know. You know. You know. I didn't do anything that round. We're gonna leave and get into a different game mode here. Play some bounty hunting again. A lot of players are online right now. I'm sure they're all playing bounty for the most part. But it's a blast from the past and the future. That's just how we do, yeah. I walked into a losing match. Now they gonna make me look like I lost. Really? About to tear these guys up right now. When that happens, I do get a little bit upset. Don't appreciate that. So I'm gonna go ham. I'm gonna go ham. No turkey. Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Let me eat my banana that I've been having here, waiting for me. Damn, this guy's fast. Couldn't kill him. Where in the world did he go? Wow, that guy disappeared. I don't know if he ran. Props to him. Just dipped on me. Ooh, wait, I was just playing. Saved me over there. If they didn't kill him, I would have got right there. Guys right here. I'm serious. Getting owned right now. Just got our guy. We're gonna fault him. This damn internet. Oh, this guy just let me live. Where is he? Uh-oh. There's two of them right here. Kidding around with them. Alrighty, I'm back. I'm back. Apologies. I didn't have my thing open. And there it is. It just fell to me. It popped back up. It was all my fault. I was on my phone. Bruh, you're so dead. Bro, how they keep faulting in them, dude? Take that. Oh. Don't let them falter me.
Help me out.
Alright, so they're owning me here. I'm gonna do the right thing. I'm gonna stick with my team and play officially instead of just be sporadic. I'm gonna talk about my guys right now. Don't falter them. Damn it. I seen him, I tried to roll to the left, but the cement thing was there. And we got a close match right now. 1 by 1%. Good stuff. It wasn't because of me, that's for sure. Bad round. Bad game. Let's see if the score saves us here. all the new guys, check out my tournament stuff. I'm gonna advertise it right now. Mag Gamer, and then just look up MGO tournaments, and you'll see a bunch of great stuff you can get involved with. I know there's a lot of new guys in MGO, so lock in. There goes me spamming my advertisement for these guys. Yeah, it'll be nice for when the league starts. All these new players are coming. If there was only a way to contact each player individually, I would take a whole day and do that. But if they get to see the tournaments, I know they'll be excited and want to be involved. I think I do miss, and I talked about this all the time. Why am I rocking this thing? I normally don't use this thing. I'm not good with this thing because I don't use it enough. So I gotta get my practice on, but I'm not gonna use it. I'm just gonna leave it in the middle of the field, throw a grenade on it or something. Oh, actually no, I have to use it. There's one guy using it. He's gonna beat me. Oh, good God. Good God, there's two of them. So, no, like I was saying, one thing I do miss about MGO 2, you know, I would, like, people try to talk like the gameplay is better, which is a joke compared to MGO 3, but the options and the game modes for MGO was phenomenal. But you can't hide behind the grenade. I almost killed myself there. So yeah, so the options, as far as like, for example, we can restrict certain weapons in our own lobbies. I made a guy quit. You seen that? Oh God, the guy I just killed with the grenade, he quit. He's like, I'm done. Rage quit. Sorry, dude. And we should be nice to these players. Maybe I should use the pistol only and make the new guys feel good. But I'm not doing so hot anyways. I'm like lukewarm as far as my what was he doing there? Did he get tired and lay down? But no, so MGO 2, so for example, I can restrict grenade launchers or grenades the way I just spam them right now. I'm spamming them. I could have made a lobby with no grenades and everybody would have to play without them. So those type of things were so much detail to the game. Little things like that. And then naming your lobby a specific name to catch people's eye. So for me, that is the key in what made MGO 2 so much addicted, because you're spoiled with all this really cool stuff. Coming from the right and the left. I'll just wait. Just spamming grenades like this. Gonna wait it out. So that was what made MGO 2 so much. And then the secondary modes, it's like 10 modes. Of course it was after like the 8-year span of the actual. Ooh, good stuff, dude. He got me perfectly. So the grenade didn't kill me, but it stopped me and injured me, and then he just came in for the finish. It was genius. Something I do too often. I hate grenades, but I have to use them to make people's feelings hurt. How do you survive all that? We're making a lot of people quit. It's the third person quitting already. all new guys probably getting disrespected. But yeah, so those are the things that MGO2, what made MGO2 so amazing. And, you know, those options and the modes were so great. If this game had those options and modes, it would be considered the best multiplayer. And, you know, we were spoiled with the MGO2 options and modes. That's just the truth. And we didn't get that in MGO3. There's only 4 modes, and the options are somewhat limited compared to MGO2. They're not limited because a lot of games have this style of options, but again, if you're gonna go back comparing it, that's where the problem is. And I believe you're not supposed to compare in life. I think comparing is probably the worst sins in the world. As far as like, oh, he got a better car than me, or house, or wife, or those are sins. It's a bad mentality. You know, overall, I think you should appreciate who you are, what you got. You know, we're not all gonna be supermodel shapes and forms. You're not gonna have the skin tone that supposedly fits the standard. That isn't real. I think the superstars of our world are the people who stand out. You know, you got Michael Jackson, who was an unbelievable talent, but what made him unique is he was unique on every level. The way he sang, like you can't, you know, I don't know what song I could sing right now of Michael Jackson without embarrassing myself, but his tones and his style, name an artist that can do a in their song and not look so ignorant. It's like, what's wrong with these guys? And that's where, you know, the world shines because of these people. They make us inspired to be ourselves. So I think MGO2 was that. It was a very unique game with these options and modes. And MGO3 is more of the standard when it comes to those options and modes. It's very standard. And that's the truth. And this is me talking to somebody who loves MGO3. It's a great game. It's fun. The gameplay and all that. Now, would I want more modes? Yes. I'm greedy. Would I want better options? Deeper options? Yeah, the options are good. You know, not every game you can spectate on. You know, you can't spectate on a lot of great games. You know, and you wish you could. This game, you have it. You can be a dedicated host and you can watch the players play and do what I do with my tournaments, which is a dope feature. And then you can host your own lobby when you're in the lobby. Create your settings as far as game modes and the time and the tickets, you know, as far as some of those things, which is really good. It's a lot. But being spoiled with MGO2 makes us more complaining, you know, like, So for example, if you send me over to Puerto Rico right now, where they don't have electricity or water, my family's over there right now, my mother and stepdad are over there, and they don't have electricity or water, and guess what? They have to go to the bathroom outside, dig a hole, and put it in there. That's their life right now. And the fact is, it's a sad way of living, but it's not really sad. And I try to explain that to people, hey man, they are surviving. They're making it happen. Oh, how did I not kill this guy? So, and you don't have to have those things to be happy. You don't have to have electricity to be happy. You don't have to have, you know, clean water to shower to be happy. Go to the river. Ooh, that guy got a good shot though. Doing that. He's gonna be up there trying to come down on me right now. I don't trust him. So you know, I'm gonna go ahead and So for maybe time these guys' faces. Hopefully I can get one.
I see one.
Gotta back off. Too many of them. Don't go up, dude. You're gonna get killed. Too late. Oh, good stuff. So yeah, so that's where, you know, as an American, born and raised, I never really went to Puerto Rico. I went to Puerto Rico once. In my 35 years of living, I went once for a month. And I spent 2 weeks spoiled rotten as a tourist in a beautiful hotel, whatever you want to call it, just living the life, right? And then I spent 2 weeks in the mountains, aka not really the mountains, you know, it was a house, it had electricity, it had water, it had everything you need, but it felt like I was camping. Come on, buddy. Hey, don't shoot, I'm your friend. Come on, bro. Come on. You want to play? Here. Okay. So, you know, spending that time in those mountain areas, they basically showed me appreciation, you know, and I became very humble. And I've already known people have it less, people think, but you gotta get, like, when you experience it, and that wasn't my first time experiencing that. I didn't grow up necessarily in a rich family. I'm very blessed to have a family who just focuses on love and support. How did I get spotted, man? Oh, I got 7 tickets, that's right. So you know, I grew up already with the feeling in America of being poor. And you go over there, there's a different type of poor. And it's not really that you're poor. They have what they need, and they're not worried about the extra stuff, you know? They just focus on living. This guy needs to get shot in the head. Now you want to run. Bro, where you going? Wow. Really? Me and this guy just keep killing each other. But no, so it's a different type of thing, you know, and they have everything they need. And what they focus on, you know, when I hang out with friends and with people in America, it's always about things, you know? It's always about, oh, look, let's go do this. And it's like, you got this, let's go do that. And it's, like, for example, video games, or when I'm out with the rich people I used to know in the music industry, you know, oh, we're gonna go to the house and, you know, they got the loud music and look, man, we got this, we got that, and it's very materialistic, and it's not cool. But that's the way and the mentality that it is. And you go to Puerto Rico where they're living in high up in the areas of the mountain, not in the public tourist area, and all they care about is being next to you. Hey, let's sit down and talk. You want some coffee? And you're full at all times. You know, they'll feed you, they'll treat you like royalty. Oh, you want something to eat? Oh, let's talk. And then you sit there. Sorry, just got emotional. So you sit there with these people and you're humbled. You think about how ungrateful you are. And you don't necessarily, like, I'm always grateful, but there's always more that you can be grateful for. You don't even realize it. You wake up Just waking up. That's it. That's more than enough to be grateful for. Regardless of what issues you have in your life, struggles, stress, um, family troubles, health issues, financial issues. These things are real and we all face them. But you woke up. You have another day. And you can make it the best possible. So when you're around people who don't have much and they treat you like if you're the richest person in the world, and they do it to everybody that comes over, and their house is full of love. Everybody comes over their house. Everybody wants to be with them. You know, and I'm talking about an 86-year-old woman who every day she'll cook breakfast, lunch, and dinner, and a bunch of people will come over, neighbors, family, friends, and just to be with her and to be with the family. It was so humbling. And like I said, I'm always grateful. I thank God every day with everything I do, the good and the bad. I'm grateful for being able to continue to live and to grow. But it's amazing. And some of us are just ungrateful, to be honest. And it shouldn't be that way.
Cover me! Enemy spotted! Go, go, go! Cover me!
I'm about to get triple teamed. Pretty sure guys are coming this way. There he is right there. Ah, bad shots. So, you know, you get into that place where you get blessed with that reality of humble pie, let's call it. And then you come back to America and you realize, damn, I'm a grateful loser. You see these people that make life twice as good with less. And I'm always grateful. You can ask anyone around me. I am the guy. You little... Oh, man. That's why you die. See that? Anybody that tries to troll me will die. So I purposely wear this bomb dropping on death just so that nobody can troll me, because when you're playing online, people always want to try and pay attention here. I'll just post up here for a second. So anyway, so I'm not sure why I keep talking about this Puerto Rico thing. I think it had something to do with the games. So all of this deep stuff that I'm getting into about life is true with the video games. I'll give you another example. I keep talking about this game and people think I dislike it or something, but it's not that I dislike it. I just think, you know, people following the waves, it's kind of annoying. So pub Player Unknown Battlegrounds, a very great game, fun game, addictive. It's a blast. It's a great game. It's one mode, 100 players, but guess what, it only has one mode and 100 players. It doesn't have anything else, and people try to make it like it's the best game out, which is selling the most right now. It's very popular. This guy doesn't want to come out. I guess I'm gonna have to go in. Wait a minute, there's a fight over here. Oh, I wasted it. Sheesh. So that game mode is really cool. It's an early access game, right? So, but the thing is, it's early access and it doesn't have a lot of content, and it has a lot of bugs, and it's so popular, and it's crazy to me. There's games with high quality stuff and people don't appreciate it, and they talk bad about, oh, that game sucks or whatever, and it really doesn't. And that frustrates me, because it's like you gotta be grateful for what you got, because life is too short, man. and these great games that don't get the popularity that they should. Take a quick second to pause to tell these guys that are playing on here to go to Mad Gamer, look up Mad Gamer, MGO3 tournaments, so you can get involved and win some prizes, have some fun with Metal Gear Online if you like this game. Alright, but anyway, chat, everybody. I'm not sure where you guys are. It tells me a number how many people are watching. There's a couple, a nice quadruple stack here of tons of people watching, but everybody's just there, quiet, silent, nosy. I ain't mad at you for that. It'll be nice if you talk, you know. I'm over here spilling my guts and my heart about Puerto Rico, and the reason it's a little emotional right now because my family's stuck out there. They're going through it right now. My mother went thinking she was gonna help the people of Puerto Rico, and instead she trapped herself, and she can't come back. The airplanes are barely flying. They only fly in the daytime because there's no electricity, so they can't fly at night. It's too dangerous, and flights are booked until November. She has no water. She has to go outside to use the bathroom. She barely gets a chance to take a bath. It's like, you know, they have to use the water to drink to survive. So what's going on, bros? You just missed a deep combo talking about life, but I was really talking about games. So I was talking about Pub because it's a one game mode. It has so many bugs, but it's so popular, and there's nothing wrong with it being popular, nothing wrong with people loving it. But don't bash these other games that give you like 10 modes that are having no bugs and that you just don't like them. It's like, yeah, okay, I get it, you don't like the game, but there's tons of great games, and you can't dismiss a great game because you personally don't like that playstyle or whatever it is the issue may be. You creep up on this guy from behind. Oh, don't kill him. Don't kill him, dude. Nick. I was trying to Fulton him. See if he comes back. How in the world am I not? He's like my nemesis. Can't kill that guy for some reason. But yeah, so you know, don't hate on the game. I don't play a lot of games. Like, in the sense of, I love. See that? So I don't play a lot of games, and it's not because they suck. It's because they're not my taste. And me understanding that makes the big difference in overall respecting the game, that whatever game it is, and understanding, you know, that all can be great. They all can be my taste. For example, I like a lot of stealth games. I like a lot of shooting games, right? I like basketball games. I'm not into football or soccer or baseball too much. You know? That's just me, but that doesn't make it like those games are bad. There's some amazing games. It's preference. And you gotta know that or respect that and then keep moving forward.
Enemy spotted!
Go ahead and double to one of these guys. Bro, you're making it hot box right now, man. Mick, they're on you, Mick. Oh, wow. No, I was gonna take him, dude. You have no help there now. Bro, we gotta get a Fulton or really win. It's too close. Too close. No, 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 no. You serious? Damn it, Daniel. Got a 3-man kill there. Okay, Rose, time out here. Alright. Now you're worrying me here. Rose, are you talking about Envisions? Damn it, we lost by 2 points. Damn it, we can't get over here on time. Yep. Game over. If you're talking about Envisions, man, I'm about to call him. He was supposed to call me today. I was waiting for his call. I gotta check my phone and see what's happening in the world. Once I play a video game, I don't focus on my phone at all. And it's a bad problem, but... Okay, your real brother. Okay, God bless. I mean, I don't know what to say other than contact him. If he doesn't pick up, call his wife or girlfriend. And if that doesn't work, call his closest friend, you know, and just find out where he is, what he's doing, if he's okay. And then that's it. That's the best you can do. And pray that he's fine. And, you know, sometimes people just get lost. Like, I don't check my phone while I'm streaming. Because when I used to do that, I would never get to stream because I would pause the game, or playing online, I would just die 100 times. Waiting for, you know, I mean, checking my texts and messages and Instagram. It gets overloaded quickly. So these guys are not over here. What's going on? So I play in third person all the time, but you guys can play first person. See how laggy that guy was? Come on, bro. Wow, what was that? I just put myself to bed?
Help me out.
Yo, this dude took my gun.
Help me out.
Alright, they're gonna fall to me.
Help me out. Well, wish you the best, bro. I couldn't tell you what to do. I wouldn't know them personally. My advice is still staying the same. Yeah. Speaking of that type of thing, you know, we take people we need to contact and be around, and we don't communicate with them enough. And, it's terrible. I'm one of those guys. I tend to get lost in my day, and I look back, I'm like, oh, I should have called my mom today, or I should have called my sister, or called my friend, or done something to reach out to the world here. Yeah, this dude is alive. Crazy right now. Whoa, where did you want me to go? I'm gonna go ahead and use my shots. So yeah, the comparison and the topic of everything I was saying had to do with MGO 1 versus MGO. I'm gonna go over there and kill this guy. I'm actually not gonna kill him. I'm gonna headshot his face. Damn, it got me. It's crazy. Good shot, good shot. So yeah, so MGO, this game, 3, has less options as far as the menu and things you can restrict on weapons and stuff compared to MGO 2 that had weapon restrictions, you know, titling your actual lobbies, little things that aren't a big deal in the end of the world, but you know, they really make you feel good. Damn. Should have threw a grenade before I went in. I'm gonna spawn on my guy here. Oh my, they're about to kill us both. It's a bad idea.
Enemy spotted!
Needed that. Thank God. Whew. Saved the day. But yeah, so those things are, for being grateful about what we do have, is very important also. Speaking of that, I gotta call my daughter. I'm gonna actually end this stream. Unfortunately, I wanted to play all night, but I got to go. So anybody watching, thank you. I didn't get to do everything I wanted to do today, but I will be back. I'll probably play again in a little bit. I'm gonna do official tutorial and go from there. Thank you guys for coming by. I'll see you soon. Again, madgamer.com or just Mad Gamer Championship Series tournaments. You'll see Metal Gear Online events, and then you can get involved. Alright? Peace. 1.